Welcome to the flowerschool.com video library. I'm Leanne Kessler, Director of the Floral Design Institute, and today I'm here to share with you care and handling techniques for the fabulous hyacinth. They're at their peak right now, so many colors to choose from. Oh, so fragrant. It's no wonder they're a favorite flower. Now, with just a few tricks, you'll learn how to keep them alive as long as possible. When you receive your hyacinths, they'll probably be in a plastic sleeve, like this. You want to undo them, remove the sleeve, gently pull them out, then undo that band and look for loose foliage. Any leaves that are starting to fall off, go ahead and remove them. You can see the mud from the field. Then you'll notice they have a bulbous portion, and that truly is the bulb of the flower. When they harvest these, they leave a portion of the bulb on, core it out a bit so it's not that great big orb, but it is there. You don't want to cut off the basal plate. The base of this, you want to leave that. If it concerns you and you think, oh, I want it to be able to drink better, you could scrape a very small amount off. But it's important to leave the basal plate on because that has food, the nutrition for the bloom. Then once you've got it opened out, go ahead and set it into a bucket of water so that the dirt can start getting washed off. Again, just a tiny, tiny little bit, and then set it down in. Now I've added flower food to my water because they will hold much, much better with the flower food. But again, just a tiny bit. And in reality, you could probably just take them and set them in because the bulb has the nutrition that it needs. So again, it's very easy. Open your package, remove loose foliage, then just the tiniest scrape of the basal plate and set it in water. Leave your hyacinths overnight to hydrate. Before you start designing, they'll last so much longer because they've been fully hydrated. How long can you hold them? You'll be amazed. If you have a flower cooler, you can store your hyacinths for literally weeks. These are 3 weeks old. Look how beautiful they are. Now granted, they've been in the flower cooler, but they're still gorgeous and they still have at least a week's life left on them. And they're still so fragrant. For our newer ones though, they're easy to design with. Once you've hydrated them, you can mix and match, and at this point, you can go ahead and remove it from the basal point, so you can just cut it and set it down in the vase. Then I like to go back and use the basal plate and the whole stem as well, because look inside. There's another little baby flower in there. And that's going to continue to grow and come up like a bud. It will never be as full and luxurious as this, but it will come upward. So I'm going to go ahead and just set that down in. Kind of a 2-for-1 bonus. This one also has a second little flower in there. Isn't that grand? Sun Valley has the best hyacinths I've ever found. So I can just take them, set them in, going back, adding. Then you can mix them with other materials. Maybe a bit of solid aster. Maybe even a little bit of hypericum. Then a little more hyacinth. Again, removing it from the stem carefully so I leave that inner bud undamaged and setting both in place. The addition of a few Gaelic leaves, just giving them a cut and then tucking them right down into the vase. Letting them overlap a little bit, coming to the front. This helps break the line of the container and just ties it all together visually. And yet it doesn't take away from the hyacinths and the beautiful bright blooms. Make sure they come all the way around to the back side. And tucking them creates almost a ruffle around the side. Then using just a little bit of aluminum flat wire, bringing it around, twisting it together in the back, giving a little squiggle for style, and then you're ready. Now they look great in this country style with the burlap, or they're equally as wonderful in a very sophisticated design. Lined up, straight and tall, with just a little lamb's ear, then flat wire, and beaded pearls on the bottom. So sophisticated or country, equally fabulous. As you can see, the hyacinth is a fabulous bloom. You just need to remember the trick. Leave the basil plate and hydrate it with that. Don't cut it off until you're ready to design. And then you can cut it down and it will last and last and last. For more creative inspiration, or if you have questions, you can reach us through our website at flowerschool.com. You can also pick up the telephone and just give us a call at 1-800-819-8089. And of course, I love to hear directly from you. Feel free to contact me through my email at Leanne, Leanne, at floraldesigninstitute.com. Now it's your turn. Hyacinths are at their peak. What's your favorite color? Find it, design away, have fun, and do something you love.